Hey, I'm gonna ask you a few questions now. Just raise your hand when it sounds relatable. Are you the guy who has been looking the same for years? The guy who doesn't seem to get much bigger when he bulks? The guy who is either small in his shirt and shredded what I want, or big in his shirt and looks fat what I want? The guy with an athletic and beach look which looks awesome to 99% of general population, but is considered skinny to people in the fitness industry? The guy who stays true to himself, even though most in the industry choose a different path. Did you answer yes to all those questions as well? Then I'd like to congratulate you for being a part of a very endangered species called natties. The endangered species called natties, that is what we are talking about today. And the main reason I'm doing this is because I am natural myself. I preach a natural lifestyle, but lately I've been seeing things that I really do not like. And I want to convince you guys why you should stay natural and why I think that is the best way to go. Not for the gains, not to get as big as possible or to get as massive as possible. And I'm going to explain that in this video, but to live the best life you could possibly live in all aspects of your life. And in this video, I'm not even going to discuss the health issues that steroids give you, because that is obviously the biggest reason you do not want to do it. But I may talk about that in a separate video. So at the end of this video, let me know if you guys want to see more in depth in that. But I am not even going to talk about that because I think some people don't even give a fucking shit, right? Because they literally do not think anything through. So they're like, this will give me the quick fix. I'm gonna fucking do it. I don't care about the health issues. I don't care about anything. So I'm going to give you guys some other reasons why I don't even think you should do it, completely separate from the health issues. So first of all, I'm going to talk about all the characteristics of a natural, which I did in the intro, and kind of like explain them a little bit because they may not sound like very attractive, right? For example, like staying the same for years, looking the same for years. It is obviously a little bit over exaggerated. I haven't been staying the same for years, but there is just simply not an insane amount of growth within only a couple of weeks, for example, because you see people doing like cycles of like 12 weeks and then they blow up in a couple months. They make more gains than I ever would in a couple years of lifting, which is actually crazy, but it is the way it happened. So you may think like that sounds absolutely not nice at all, because it will take you a lot more time. You go wrong there, my friend, because the time is actually what is so valuable, and that is what shapes you as a person. Because lifting, I think you have to look beyond just building some muscle, losing some fat. I think you have to look at how it can actually change your life, because lifting did change my life and it changed my mindset. And the only reason why it actually did is because it took me so long to get results, and that establishes work ethic, dedication, patience, and going after a goal. And because it takes so long, going after a goal in the short term, it's easy. Like it's not that hard to stay focused for a couple weeks. And so those are a few things that lifting naturally will provide you to literally change your life in certain ways and to optimize other aspects of your life, completely enhance your life and make it better than it has ever been before. And I think that is a beautiful thing. And I think if you take steroids and you choose the easy route, and again, I'm not talking about people in the biggest competitions, etc. They have already been lifting naturally before, and they've probably been doing this for 10 to 20 plus years. That's a different kind of scene I'm talking about, okay? I'm just literally talking about people who just get into lifting or have been lifting for a few years, are nowhere near their natural potential, decide to do steroids to take the quick fix. Often you see these people actually falling off afterwards because then they stop using steroids. If you are natural, the results last for a lifetime. That is a fact, except if you stop training. But it's so much more easy to actually maintain your physique, even if you get injured, even if something happens, etc. Because you did it naturally and you don't have an insane amount of muscle your body has to hold on to, and that it can't without the usage of steroids. And those are all things that will not apply to you if you choose the easy route, if you choose the quick fix. All these factors that I just talked about that literally changed my life, and that changed a lot of my clients' lives and people that have been following me online.
Man, he changed my life, man.
I know, everyone keeps saying that.
I was in the fucking depressed mood. I was suicidal. Man, thank you. Man, thank you for everything, man.
Get it in, get it in.
Just keep doing your thing.
This is what I fucking live for, like really,
Man,
really do.
keep doing your stuff.
That shoot me emails on a daily basis. I fucking love it. I live on this shit. Like, you're not gonna get all those things out of lifting. And I think that is just, like, it's a very sad thing for me to realize, because you're not really, like, getting the optimal out of what you could be getting, and at the same time you're actually fucking up your health. So it's not worth it in any way, to be honest. And I think next to that, lifting naturally shows confidence. It took you years to get somewhere. You don't settle, you keep going, even though the progress is so damn slow, and you see people around you, you see them using it, and you still decide to stay true to yourself, what you believe in, and you decide not to care about the opinion of others. And that is where another thing comes in, and that is what I see very often nowadays. And first of all, it doesn't get to me, but people calling me or someone else like my size skinny, alright? Skinny for like bodybuilding and fitness standards, and I completely get that. Like, I am skinny compared to Mr. Olympia, and that is completely fine with me because it is not my goal to look like that at all. And I think that is where a lot of people go wrong. They forget what their actually initial goal was when they started lifting, because they get kind of like brainwashed by the social media. And like when you open your Instagram page, you only see these big ripped motherfuckers like everywhere, literally. And I can understand that that just shapes a certain form, or you know, a certain physique in your head that you want to look like, even though initially you may not have wanted to look like that. Because when I started lifting, I had a whole different like view of my dream physique. I've like far surpassed that right now, or at least like I've accomplished it, right? But now you want more. You always want more, right? But then especially because the standards in the whole industry have been raised, like the whole perception of what a good physique is has completely changed. Because if you ask any average person, I can tell you right now, whether my physique looks good or not, they will all say like, I look ripped and I look like I lift. 100%, I can guarantee you. Girls love the kind of like the beach look, but then there is like 1% of the people on this planet who are in the fitness industry that ask me, do you even lift, bro? So yeah, bottom line here, guys, those are really some of my thoughts and the reason why I think that the natural lifestyle is the best lifestyle there is, and that is why I'm always trying to preach it on my channel. And I thought this video was kind of necessary right now because so many people are jumping on the juice, even on a young, very, very young age, and I'm seeing it happen, and I do not approve of that. I want you guys to know that, and I want you guys to really think your decision through before you do it. And I hope this video helps some of y'all with doing that. Fitness changed my life in many ways, and I believe being natural is absolutely the reason why I was able to do so, because that developed all of those personal factors for me. Now, I may not be the biggest or the strongest guy when you look at my physique, but I am a very strong and smart guy up here, and fitness has helped me greatly with that, with changing the mindset. Next to making gains, obviously, because I do still lift, or at least I'm kind of trying to. Have been for like 7 years. Anyway, I'm thinking one of the little people that's actually satisfied with his physique when I look on Instagram. I think a lot of them are also just very, very insecure. And it's an individual road. It is you versus you. No matter how cringy that may sound, it is the reality. So don't look around at other people, compare yourself to them. It's fine to look for motivation, look for inspiration, etc., or have a goal, dream physique, but don't constantly compare yourself to someone else and think that you have to do whatever you have to do in order to get there as well. Because that is not what it's about, guys. So I hope I inspired some of you with this video to stay natural, live the natural lifestyle, and the reason why I think it has changed my life and it can change your life as well. And why I think you should not hop on steroids next to all the health issues that you can get. And those reasons are even way bigger. But I feel like some people just really are not going to care about the health thing. So I thought I would throw in like some different arguments as well. But if you guys want to see a video on why you actually shouldn't use steroids, because there's way bigger things than this, okay, then let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about this video. Again, I'm not calling anyone out on steroids, and I don't necessarily have something against people on steroids, but I do have something against people that use it as a quick fix, and that is what this video was targeted towards, and I want to keep you guys away from that completely. Ever since I started this channel, I've preached a natural lifestyle. Even though most of the industry choose a different path, I'm not gonna do it, guys, because I am staying in my own lane. I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing what I believe in, and I believe this is the best lifestyle to possibly live. So if you are with me, comment down below, let me know, and make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then I'm gonna catch you in the next video. Much love and peace out.